Everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to talk about Vechain, VET, Lots of T's, only two. Vechain on the Gaussian channel. We haven't covered Vechain a whole lot. We've got a couple videos. Go check them out now. They're from a long time ago. Don't do it. Vechain USDT is at currently 8 cents, right? We're just kind of trending sideways. And we zoom in here, looking at the Gaussian channel on the 5-day, as I recommend. The 5-day Gaussian channel, you can use it on anything. The 5-day is more solid. It's more concrete, less fake outs, more solid moves, like I just said. Right now, we're holding the top line. These lines, these three lines, will act as support and resistance when you interact with them. As you can see, we're holding it as support now. What we don't want to see is Vechain closing a candle under here, which right now is, you can see, right there, 7.8 cents. Okay, now this is, you can also see, hopefully, if you got your eyes open, the channel's moving up. So even if we break it, and if we close two candles, I want you to look two candles, and no matter any chart, any line, if you break a trend line, you need it going up or down. You want two candles closing, no matter what time frame you're looking at. The longer the time frame, the more strong you can feel about that move. So if you're looking at a 5-minute chart and you see two 5-minute candles, maybe that's not going to do it for you. But if you have two weekly candles breaking a trend line, then you can be more concrete in what you're seeing. So right now, we're holding it as support. We want to continue to hold this. Now this is moving up over time. As you can see, the past few weeks, Vechain's basically been going sideways. A lot of chop, which is normal, right? All these coins are just kind of following Bitcoin, waiting to see what he does. He's the superstar right now. That might change over time, but that's a whole nother video for us. Okay, so step one, hold this as support on the 5-day channel for Vechain. We're going to cover a bunch of stuff today, Vechain. Just stay patient. We'll get to it. If I don't get to it, let me know I didn't get to it. Just say you didn't get to it. I won't know what you got to or what I didn't get to. But let's zoom out and see where our other buying opportunities of a lifetime would have been. Because on the Gaussian channel, anytime you're in the red or underneath it, that is your buying opportunity of a lifetime. Works on any coin, any stock. Go look at it. It's fantastic. So you guessed it right here. Back in good old September, October, the fall of 2019. What were you doing? You were out trick-or-treating? You should have been buying Vechain. You had another chance during the pandemic. Right here. This is your last chance here. Go look at your coins here. Almost every coin was under its Gaussian channel at this point. But then your channel is still red, right? Once you have your price action above your channel and your channel turns back green, you know it's go time. You even got one final boarding call. Perfect bounce off of your median line. Your median line is thicker because it's more solid support. Very well done. Good job. You picked that up. So you got one last boarding call, the final all aboard, less than 1 penny, and then rocket ships. So that's the Gaussian channel for Vechain in the past several years. Let's remove that, and let's go down to the daily, and we'll take off the Gaussian channel. We'll put on some moving averages. And we'll see what we got now. Now we're holding resistance at the 21-day EMA. If you don't know what these lines are, this is the 21-day EMA, the 200-day EMA, the 50-day in the green, and the 100 in the blue. As you can see on the left. See up here? Right there. There's all your numbers. And those change based on where my cursor is. And this is TradingView. I take a lot of questions on what platform I'm using. This is TradingView. They give you free trials. You can sign up for different tiers subscriptions. If you're new and want to learn more, I would suggest going to check them out. It doesn't benefit me at all. I'm not giving you a link or anything like that. I have no paid shill links or anything like that on my channel. But just for your own benefit, go check it out. TradingView. They're great. So look at Vechain since all of this year. It's done quite well. Let's go since December, our December capitulation. Most coins went way low there. So from top to bottom, it's so high I can't even fit it in the thing. 2,400% move. Amazing. So 2,400%. Would you take 2,400% return on your money? Yeah. In not even a year? 6 months? 5 months? Jeez. Vechain is still in my list here. So I don't cover coins that I wouldn't buy myself. So if you're requesting a coin, I'm not covering it. It could be because I think it's horseshit, or or more than likely, I just don't. I take a lot of requests and I can't get to them all. I got to do what appeals to the masses, right? But I haven't done Vechain in a while. Had a longtime viewer request it. This is a shout out to No Fame. Check out his channel. I found out he does music, and if you listen to this, I know you are because you requested this video. You got some nice beats. I like your music. I need you to make me an intro video or something. Go check out his channel. NOFAME. I hope that's right. That's right. No Fame. Shout out plug. I don't know him. He's not my brother or anything, but maybe from another mother. I don't know. Terrible jokes. Dad jokes. I'm allowed once, at least one a day. But this is on the daily. Let's go look on the weekly. God, I kill myself in my head. 50 week. We're on our 50 week as support. Now, Bitcoin's holding its 50 week as well. So 50 week all around seems to be quite important. Some coins, their low was at the 100 week, namely Chainlink. That guy. Chainlink wicked perfectly off its 100 week. As you can see, Vechain did as well back in November of 2020. Look at that. Wick right to the 100 week moving average. Went up, came back down. Rick perfectly to the 50 week moving average. Do you think these moving averages aren't significant? They are. The 50 week has been holding perfectly for Vechain ever since our big drop. We'd never have any candle close below it. So if we do that, if we close below the 50 week, that would be a bad sign. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I don't. Blatantly, I give my opinion if the charts support my opinion. I try to stick to the facts in the charts. This is not really me saying this. I believe we're close to a bottom all around in the market. We could go sideways, we could go slightly down, but I think we're in the bottom 10% of prices, roughly, before making our next power move up. Now, when is that coming? I don't know. I think it's probably in the next 1 to 3 months. But we'll take it day by day. I'll keep you updated. Follow me, click like, subscribe, all that horse. If you haven't hit the like button yet, just do it now. Rockstar. Or violinist. Vechain. Or be like No Fame and just play sick beats all day on your YouTube channel. You gotta make more videos, man. You haven't made a video in 5 months, No Fame. I was counting on watching your videos. I watched all the first 7 you got up there. They're pretty good. The one with the Bart Simpson logo on the front, that's really good. Go check them out. After this, you got some good beats. All right, Vechain, what else do you want to know? We can look at the Bollinger Bands. It's going to get busy, though. We got to take it off the log scale. Way too complex there. Let's zoom in on the daily scale. Let's remove all the drawings. All this is one cut, folks. Normally, I would just cut it out and edit it, but you guys seem to like the raw videos, so there's no edits. This is me and me and me. Based on just the Bollinger Bands with no moving averages, we're just holding this as resistance. Look at the median line. We tried to do it up here. We held it for a little bit, and then more bearish news, right? So we just got to turn this ship around. We want to flip this resistance on the Bollinger Bands on the daily chart and start holding that as support. Now look how much more narrow these bands are getting. This is probably the most narrow we've been since maybe back here, maybe even less than that. That's 30% apart. Let's see where they are now. Any guesses? Oh, just a little bit outside of it. But we're trying to close those up. We want to close these up. This is what we're looking for on all coins. If you're fond of Bollinger Bands or you don't even know, you want to see these constrict and get really tight like this. Look, I bet this is pretty low. 14%. You want to see your bands constricting tight, and then you know a big move is on the horizon. Hopefully to the upside. In my opinion, I think most coins are going to go back to the upside before any more down movements. We've had our down movements, right? So anytime we're outside of the Bollinger Bands, most likely it's not going to last too long. 95% of price action takes place inside of Bollinger Bands, as you can clearly see from that chart, right? How much prices do you see outside of those lines? Not much. So if you do get outside of it to the top side or bottom side, recognize that that's not going to last long. Look at the top side. Not going to last long. Even though it's about, what, 15 days outside? Again, 15 days outside, back in, back out, 15 days, come back in. That's just how it works. So next, we've been outside of the bottom of the band twice in the past month or so. Upside is next, in my opinion. Sideways could be another, like I said, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, who cares? You should be in crypto for long term, 1 year to 3 years minimum. You should not be investing $1 in crypto if you don't have 1 year to live without your money, period. So that's Vechain, Bollinger Bands. I don't know what else I got here. Well, we could look at a bigger time scale. There's the weekly. I think we've already done this. I'm just wasting your time now. But you can see the Bollinger Bands on the weekly chart. It's just not going to help us a whole lot. Look at the volatility on the week. But so we don't need to cover that. You got plenty out of this one. Hopefully you got a little bit. The next levels to watch, I mean, we could just put on the 21. The 21's my favorite because that's going to be a 21 day, 21 week. We can look at the 21 week. We got to get back above that. That right now is just above 10 cents. That's, as you can see, the trajectory is coming down. If we do that, maybe it's only at 9 cents by the time we hit it, if it takes longer. But we want to see multiple candles closing above that. The daily, same thing, just a shorter time frame, right? We've been below it for a while. We can't seem to get back above it. We had one candle try, then our next candle, remember we looked for 2 candles? Our very second candle closed right back under it. Remember, green candles close on top, red candles close on the bottom. And then your next candle will open wherever that previous one closed. Voila. So today, I don't know, doesn't really look like we have a shot today, but maybe tomorrow. Someday you're getting on that plane. Casablanca. No one knows what I'm talking about. Get above your 21-day moving average on whatever your coin is, whether I covered it or not. Pull it up on TradingView. You can, if you need help setting that up, you can ask me. I'll help you. But you can click your indicators and strategies and then do it there. Then type it in, moving average. That's all you do. Open up TradingView, click the time frame that you want. You can do your drop downs. Now I probably got a little bit more than you guys have. I have the top tier, so you might, if it looks a little different, that's probably why. Also, I want you to play around with log scale. A lot of people don't, you know, just keep it on linear scale. Log is right down here at the bottom. Taking some questions about that as well. So if you put yours on, like, say, a weekly chart, look how crazy that looks, right? But if you put it on log scale, not so crazy. Log scale just keeps is basically as simple as I could put it for you. There's a technical, you know, way to put it, but for layman's terms, it keeps all your candles the same. So a 30% move over here today is the same as a 30% move back here. So the candles will be the same size versus a linear scale. I mean, geez, this candle is, let's see what that's a 50% move candle, but a 50% move candle back in here would have looked very, very tiny. I was trying to find one. It's not going to, there's a 25%. You can't even see it, right? So yeah, amazing. Look at that 50% candle right here. And then a little bit later, 50% candle here. Look at the size difference. But log scale, they'll be the same. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that's the difference. But Vechain, you know, early on, trying to get some traction, and now explosion up. So when we come back down, if we come back down ever, you know, your floor is going to be maybe 2.5 cents. I'm talking big picture. I'm not saying that's going to happen, obviously. I think the more of a floor was going to be kind of more in this area. If you put it on a 3-day, it'd be a little bit more evident. Right in this area, I think is your, if you're still watching, kudos to you. I'll reward you by doing nothing. I'm just going to show you this here. Your kind of your liquid zone box right here. That's where I would envision the Vechain bottom being. If we ever visit this box again and you're thinking about buying more, this would be the place, in my opinion. We might not ever close under here again. This has been a nice support zone. Our lowest closing candle is right here, June 24th, at just under 7 cents, 6.9 cents. So if you see a candle closing under 6.9 cents, that's a sign that we're going to continue lower. And the floor would kind of be right here, just above 5 cents. Many weeks closing, about 1 week with price action right in here, because these are 3 days. I was thinking we were 5. Calm down. 3, 6, 9, 12, right? So a couple weeks right in that area. And again, No candles closing below it so far. We wicked right down to that same level a couple times right in this box, and I would expect this to hold moving forward. So that's Vechain in a very long, large nutshell. Hopefully you found some entertainment. Probably not. Maybe you'll unsubscribe from me and go subscribe to No Fame, or you can keep us both. Don't ditch me. Go check him out though. He didn't ask me to do that. I'm just giving him a polite shout out. That's what I do. I've had some of you have YouTube channels, and I'm going to find you, and then I'm going to embarrass you on my channel. Or maybe I'll help you. Maybe you want me to do that. There's one guy that subscribes to me. He has almost 900,000 subscribers. It's amazing. I don't know if I should give him. I should probably tell you who he is. He's an Asian rapper. Go check him out. Young Goo. God, I hope I got that right. I'll put it in the description below if I remember. I'll put both those guys, No Fames and Young Goo. Pretty good. 900,000 subscribers. That's impressive. Almost 1 million subscribers. Mind blowing to me. But I've wasted enough of your time. Car of the week. We don't have one yet. We'll do it tomorrow. We had a viewer, long-time viewer, very near and dear to my heart, suggested. Thank you, Jared. That we do a car of the week instead of car of the day, because I always freaking forget. He's tired of me forgetting. I'm sure you all are. But I don't have like thousands of cars. I got like a few hundred, which is a lot. I agree, but I don't want to like just bore you to death for like I'm doing now with cars every day. So we'll do like one car at the beginning of the week and then just briefly show it at the end of the video if you stay around that long, which you're not. There's 3 of you right now that just forgot to click off of it. I'm still playing in your headphones and you're talking to your boss, or you're outside cleaning your car or petting your cat, whatever. That's fine. I just do it to hear myself talk sometimes. Look at myself on my other screen. I got 2 screens. So if I'm looking weird sometimes, they're big screens. I mean, I gotta like pivot like Dr. Evil over here. But that's 17 minutes, so you're not gonna get back anymore. So I'll cut it off there. If you have any more suggestions, another coin, don't you pitch me that damn fur coin. I'm not doing it. It's got to have some substance to the coin. And I'm not talking fur balls or claws or any of that crap. So let me know what your suggestions are. If I get enough, we'll do that one next. If you don't, you can just unsubscribe now and never watch me again. That's fine. See you later.